Hello. Now, there's a really serious story going on at the moment, and I don't know how much you've picked up of it, but we are coming to the 1 year anniversary on, I think, the 9th of August of the re-election of Mr. Lukashenko as president of Belarus. Now, in the last year, 35,000 people have been detained, arrested, imprisoned, and there is mounting repression in the country because many people believe that Mr. Lukashenko should have lost that election, that he cheated the electorate. He's also quite clearly a dictator. This is a tyrannous regime, and he looks across the border at Mr. Putin, who seems to be the lion tamer, the dog handler, and Mr. Lukashenko is his puppy, his poodle. So yesterday, a person went missing in Kiev. Now, this is a man called Vitaly Shishov, and today he was found in a park, hanged. Apparently a suicide bid, but the authorities in the Ukraine strongly believe that he's been murdered. I must say I'm inclined to agree with them. He ran a thing called the Belarus House in Kiev. It was a support group for political refugees from Belarus. And the point is that he's not the only casualty. Just a few days ago, there was the story of Christina Tsimanovskaya, who was is an athlete in the Olympics. She was ordered to go home because she'd criticized the Belarusian team and the Belarus authorities. And she pleaded with the Olympic Committee and was eventually offered a flight and political asylum in Poland. We remember the story only a few months ago of Roman Protasevitch. He was the person who boarded a Ryanair flight in Athens. He wanted to go to Lithuania. The flight was diverted in mid-flight, and he's ended up in detention in Belarus and being put on television, clearly having been beaten, possibly tortured. Now, the opposition leader in Belarus is a lady called Svetlana Tsimanovskaya, and she's just been to the US and she's on her way to the UK to see Boris Johnson. And what she's looking for is serious action, serious sanctions against this country and against this president who's out of control. For example, last month there were raids on journalists and human rights campaigners, parallel raids to the ones which are happening at the moment all the way through Russia because of the upcoming elections in Russia. So if Mr. Lukashenko wants to know what to do, he looks across at what Mr. Putin is doing, and he feels justified, and we need to let him know this is not appropriate behavior. He, like Putin, is blaming foreign resources, people who have been funded from abroad. He talks about a shadow movement. So we need to send a clear message, and we need to do more than what Boris has done. He says, we're on your side, to Svetlana. And Mr. Biden says, we stand with you. Actually, we need to do more. We need to show real support with actions. And we need to make it clear that Mr. Lukashenko's behavior is wrong, that we cannot have Putin's puppy out of control, attacking his own people in the way that he clearly seems to have been doing. We need to say, stop, sit, stay. We need to give him obedience classes, because a dangerous dog, out of control, who hasn't been muzzled, poses a serious threat to us all. So now, do follow my channel and Ring the bell. It's over there, isn't it? It's over there. Ring the bell. Have fun.